It's Monday, everybody. Welcome. Is this screen just making you hungry? All the food floating around? It is not Thanksgiving week. That starts in a week. We know that, but we want to have a full week right now instead of the holiday shortened week. So we figured we'd make this the second chance we could get the food celebration started early. Why not, right? What has you excited for Thanksgiving? That's what we asked. Hannah Martin said the food. SMO, can you? Time with family. Betsy May. Those were the two most popular answers, by the way. The food, some variation. We'll get into some specifics here. And then time with family. We'll get into some specifics there as well. Betsy May Broadway said, having my kids and grandkids here. See, I told you. Rencher 218, seeing family. Joanne 357, turkey and pumpkin pie. That's a good combination right there. Maybe not at the same time. Or maybe. I don't know your life. Magic Mama said broccoli casserole, Brutax, no school. Also people who don't have work. Get a little vacation. Time to spend with family. That is a wonderful thing to be excited about. What else do we have here? We have Landshark 27. Football. Ready for some football, of course. Diane Little 12 said she's looking forward to her dressing and cranberry sauce. Yum. I make the dressing. My family, which I have taken from my wife's family, I've inherited that recipe. So sometimes, even when we're with my wife's family, I'll get to make the dressing. But there are tons of people who make it beautifully there. I'm still chasing my mother-in-law's dressing. It's so good the first time I had it. I'm trying to make that every single time. That's how good it was. You don't know, people. You just don't know. And Miss Chrissy Marie said, thankful I don't have to cook the whole meal this year. That is wonderful. You all do it together. But don't forget, everybody, the most important advice made popular on the internet. Don't experiment on Thanksgiving. Don't experiment on Thanksgiving. Okay, you experiment in your own time. So if you experiment and you get it wrong, you're going to have to wash all the dishes while your auntie goes upstairs to take a nap. As Thanksgiving draws nearer here in the States, you'll be giving thanks for all the free rejoins you're getting for playing the Monday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Keep your wits about you and you'll be in good shape as you play for the grand prize. Take a look. That is $1,000. Yeah. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice general trivia questions, you'll win your share of it. But in this game, you'll also earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. And you can get those SB even if you've already been eliminated from winning the grand prize. Here's the way it works. If you win the game today, you will get your share of that grand prize. And any bonus SB you've picked up on that journey will be added on top of that amount automatically. If you don't win the grand prize, you don't automatically get your bonus SB that you picked up. You'll have to claim them otherwise at the end of the game in order to keep them. It's as simple as clicking a button that appears on the screen. We make it simple for you. Just don't leave and click the button, and it is yours. But also, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. Now, there are two ways to rejoin. One is using a single SB. The other, of course, is with a free rejoin, and here is a hot tip. You can click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. But, of course, this is no ordinary week. This week is a second chance week, which means you are getting 3 free rejoins for each live game you play, and it'll be credited before the following game begins. So you're just at the beginning of this journey, my friends. Keep coming back Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, please. Finally, another reason to show up, another reason not to leave early, is that each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are the winners from Thursday's live game. They have already been credited. Congratulations to all of them. And I know what you're saying. How come that's not my name? I've been playing since the beginning. I've been a day one since 2018. When is it going to be my time to get these SB, huh? Well, listen, Tiger. Keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. All right, it is time to get this game started. Second chance week, November 2025, kicking off with question number 1. In the 21st century, high school students started a tradition of elaborate proposals to attend what event? School fair, prom, or graduation? This was our hint on Twitter. Given how nerve-wracking it can be without all the hoopla, my respect to all the teens out there who are going all out to do an over-the-top promposal. Prom is the answer. Promposal. 95% of you getting that one right. Yeah, I just asked. I went with a friend who I asked over the phone. I was not the ladies' man that I never became. Still the same awkward guy. You can ask my wife about that. But I had a prom date. So there. Okay. Let's move on. Every question you get right from here on out gets you 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 2. What non-alcoholic Mexican drink is made of rice, cinnamon, and sugar? Is it horchata, cafe de olla, or tamarindo? Horchata, cafe de olla, or tamarindo. If you haven't tried this before, don't, because you will be hooked from your very first sweet, rich sip of horchata. It is that good. Oh my goodness, horchata. I love you, horchata. I love you so much. 83% of you getting that one right. Well done. It's so simple. In fact, here it is. Look at it. Look how beautiful. Tell me if it's hot out that you don't want a sip of that. Like sweet. Oh, it's so good. It's just so good. Now, there it is. Look, it's there for the taking. Oh, all right. Let's move on to question number 3 now. Of the 17% of you that got eliminated, by the way, most of you rejoining, well over 3/4 of you. And, you're getting a free rejoin for playing this game. 3 of them, as a matter of fact, so why not rejoin? All right, here we go. Question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Budapest is the capital of what country? Is it Germany, Austria, or Hungary? Budapest is the capital of what country? Its interesting mix of architecture and tax advantages have made Budapest a popular filming location for many big Hollywood productions, which brings the top stars to Hungary's capital to work. Hungary is the answer, and I know we're all hungry for Thanksgiving food. 91% of you getting that one right. Well done. Austria's capital is Vienna, for those of you who said that, and Berlin, the capital of Germany. But that's all right. You can't get every question right all the time. That's just how it goes, folks. And of the 9% of you that did not get it right, over 80% of you able to rejoin. So let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Who wrote a book that started with, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times"? Is it Danielle Steele, Charles Dickens, or Ray Bradbury? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This book focuses on the French Revolution and the contrasts between the privileged and the poor. So that opening line to Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities is loaded. That's a loaded statement right there. Charles Dickens is the answer. This is like sort of his time of year, isn't it? Right? Come on. Christmas Carol? Anyone? All right, let's move on to question number 5 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. When a character in a movie looks at the camera and speaks directly to the audience, what are they breaking? Is it the fourth wall, bad, or 2, electric boogaloo? Breaking the fourth wall, breaking bad, or breaking 2, electric boogaloo? Characters that do this form a more intimate and personal bond with the audience, allowing you to become even more invested in the story. Breaking the fourth wall has become more and more common over the years. Of course, Jim was always breaking the fourth wall. They were kind of shooting a documentary, so I don't know if you count that. Fourth wall is the answer, 95% of you getting that one right. But it has been happening for quite some time. In fact, here's Eddie Murphy breaking the fourth wall. And that is from, anybody know? Trading Places. It's not a movie where people are doing that often, but there he is. He does it. Almost like a Bugs Bunny thing to do that. 95% of you getting that one right. You're cruising now, and we are moving on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Whose hits include Crocodile Rock, Your Song, and Candle in the Wind? Is it Billy Joel, Alicia Keys, or Elton John? Crocodile Rock, Your Song, and Candle in the Wind. Whose hits are those? Along with his writing partner, Bernie Taupin, he took off like a rocket, man, and delivered a series of huge hits. Elton John might have been the artist of the 1970s. He's still out there, still making music, and his legacy is stronger than ever. Just one of the best to ever do it. You sometimes forget. There's a documentary series on him that you can, I think it might be on Apple TV Plus, wherever it is. It's worth watching just to appreciate what he's done in his career. And you are doing a lot in your trivia career. Over 95% of you getting that one right. And we are on to question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. What city is home to the largest airport in the U.S. by land area? Is it Chicago, Los Angeles, or Denver? We're looking by land area. You could also say it has the largest footprint. This could be brutal. Go look this airport up and you'll be flooded with conspiracies and stories of secret government bunkers. And I'll be honest, the Denver airport is big enough to fit a small city under it, so maybe there's something there. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it is a weird place. I have flown to and out of Denver and been in that airport. It is a weird place. Let's do that on your own time. Half of you getting that one right. The other half, though, now with the opportunity to rejoin. If you want to see how big, look how large that's not even the whole airport. That's like part of it. It's huge. Even that doesn't show you how large this airport is. The LA airport is tiny by comparison, and I lived right near the airport for a very long time. All right. Let us get back to the game. Question number 8 incoming, worth 1. By the way, of the half of you that did not get that, over 2/3 of you coming back. I just wanted to point that out. Well done. Still over 10,000 people in grand prize contention as we move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In a game of jacks, what are you trying to do with the jacks? Step on them, pick them up, or eat them? What are you trying to do with those jacks in a game of jacks? Sure, there are some people who might be stepping on them on purpose, but what you're supposed to do is bounce the ball and pick up a certain number of jacks before the ball hits the ground again. You go 1, then 2, then 3. Anyway, 95% of you knew that was the answer. Step on them is 5% of you. Look, no judgment. We listen and we don't judge. All right, let's move on to question number 9. Second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. The value of pi begins with which 3 numbers? Is it 3.14, 4.11, or 8.88? Looking for pi. I'll explain what it is in case you've forgotten. This mathematical constant is the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter, and the number just keeps going. The first 3 digits are, of course, 3.14, and then you go 159, and then so on and so forth. 99% of you, 9,650 people, knew that answer and are ready for our final question. But first, you need some magic in your life, and we are here to deliver with yet another Disney game tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. For some of you, it is your favorite. For some of you, it is your least favorite. But I feel bad for the poor, unfortunate souls who don't show up to play. Get those rejoins and have a good time with us. Don't be that person who doesn't have a good time. Quick reminder, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through our other game mode, the Daily Trivia Challenge, a quick, hostless version of our game. You can play it on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. And then, of course, the other way that you can unlock SB for yourself is clicking the More Ways to Earn button. It might seem like just a button sitting there, but if you click that, it's very powerful. There are 2 things that you will access through that button. One is a way to install and download and play other games on your mobile device to earn SB. The other is the Daily Tapjoy wall, of course, and all the ways I mentioned get you SB towards your daily goal. I also want to tell you that Tyson chicken sandwiches, strips, and nuggets are perfect as an appetizer, dippable snack, or an addition to your meal. Plus, they can get you SB. Here's how. Add Tyson chicken sandwiches, strips, and nuggets to your list of magic receipts. Then buy 1 eligible product in-store at Walmart and get 200 SB when you upload a photo of your receipt as proof of purchase. Buy 2 or more eligible products on the same receipt and get 500 SB. This is for US players only. Click the smaller version of this image when it appears at the end of the game to learn more and to get started. All right. Here we go. We have 9,691 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We got almost 15,000 people here playing the game, and we've got another bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer our final question of this Monday game. It is question number 10. Here it is. What is the name of college basketball's annual championship tournament? Is it April Insanity, February Freezeout, or March Madness? Looking for the name of college basketball's annual championship tournament. Coming up in a few months. 68 schools battle one another in a single elimination tourney where one men's team and one women's team is crowned March Madness champion. March Madness is the answer. 9,625 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Well done to you. Let's meet a few of these grand prize winners, shall we? I always like to say hello. Each of you will be taking home 11 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Penny, clever indeed you are. Joey Neru, congratulations. Tawny the Brown Cat, Simply Blessed. KCF Carney, Stuff Free 648, and Jens and Humphrey. Congratulations. Jensen D. Humphrey. Haha, I got there. All right, good. Congratulations to all of our grand prize winners and to those of you who earned bonus SB and claim them. You're all winners in my book. And now that you have all these new SB in your account, of course you're winners because you know what to do with them. Of course, redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job today. That's all I have for you, but we'll see you tomorrow for that Disney game. Thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live, and we will see you then, my friends.